Hello. Oh, why did I do that? I need this here. Hello, everybody. Russian Batman back with another video. And sorry, it has been a century and a half. I keep on saying I'm going to upload more consistently, but then I don't. I also got a little bit of a different lighting setup here. As you can see, this sounds like a big thing because the ground is way down here. I'm recording this differently. With my light box that I have, there's a hole on the top of it. So I have the light box on its side, and this is the normal floor. So I don't have access to a floor anymore. This is because all the videos I did, everything seemed so overly like lit from the top, and there was no light coming from the front. So hopefully this should fix the issue. Let me know if you think this looks better or looks worse. But yeah, let's get on to it. This is just a random showcase. Let's go in order of when I made these. This is the first one I did. This is Thrag from Invincible. So let's focus. Oh, the camera's doing weird things. Okay, so this is Thrag. I am super proud of him. This is obviously based off that one comic book panel where he's wearing the, spoiler alert, the coat of Battle Beast. And I thought it'd be a really fun challenge to make it into a kind of piece. So what I did is, this is actually as you see here, the side's actually the Joker hair that I kind of molded into one of these fur pieces. I molded that head on there, and then just a basic white cape. But I am super proud of how this piece looked. And then the rest of the figure is just, the details are painted on. It's a pretty good Thrag. I mean, like I said, he's not as muscular because he has the like normal Lego proportions, but I think I really just wanted to make it just to kind of try to make that oversized fur piece, and I think I did not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a pretty good job. But there is a Thrag. So yeah, I can't see put him down anywhere. It's kind of cringe. Next up, another guy I made. Here, let me show. This is a unique one. This is Gollum. I wanted to make a Gollum because I just kind of wanted to make Gollum, but like make him look more Lego-like, if that makes sense. Let me compare him to the official Gollum. So this is the official Gollum over here. And the thing I really wanted to fix is just make it so he uses a normal Lego head. So as you can see here, it does. I actually used a mini doll body. So it's a mini doll body because I thought those arms looked nice and skinny, like Gollum's arms. And then I sculpted on these legs. Now I wanted to make the legs so there's no bends in the knee, because Lego legs, they don't have knees. So I thought this would be a cool challenge. And I do really like how he looks, and I think he does look pretty good for what he is. I do like that face design, very similar to this more recent one. I just used a little bit of a darker blue, and I couldn't really put in those sharp teeth because those are a pain to paint on. But I do like how his face looks, and I do think this does look a little bit more minifig accurate. Again, with the mini doll arms, maybe you could argue not really, but I do think it does look a little bit more Lego-like than this one. I do think this is a good design, but I just want to make it kind of more strictly Lego-like, if that makes sense. But there you go. There's my interpretation of Gollum. Also, I did paint a little bit on the back. And I also did not include that stud on his back because he has a stud on his head. And also, he doesn't have ears because Lego minifigures don't have ears. All right, next one. Let me show off. You know what? Let me show off Tahu. I made a Tahu. I am pretty proud of this Tahu. This is obviously very inspired by the new Tahu cosplayer minifigure. But I decided to give him a new torso. So this is also the I don't know where this design for these legs came from. I don't know. I think it was Hero Factory, actually. I don't think it was Bionicle, because I know they technically made Bionicle minifigs, but I believe these pieces are from Hero Factory. I did modify the arms to have normal Lego hands so they could be more posable, and you could have like different color hands in there. And what else? And then the only other thing I really modified is the torso. It was a skeleton torso that I sculpted on this new design for a torso, and I just kind of based it very heavily off the actual cosplayer minifigure, but obviously just, made it, just sculpted it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But as you can see here, he is pretty tall. He is taller than a normal minifigure, which I do like. I think it makes him look more accurate and less like, a cosplayer. Ironically enough, he does actually still have that cosplayer design underneath the helmet. So I might repaint it to make it kind of look like the underside of a Bionicle, but for the time being, don't tell anyone. He is still a faker. Maybe he's a cyborg. There you go. But yeah. Oh, also, I did make him so he's posable. So you can actually bend the arms out like this. And then, yeah, because the skeletons usually have a little stopper at the end, but I removed that stopper so you can get him in some cool poses. And same with the legs too. You can move the legs out so you get like some cool action poses going on there, which I actually think looks really cool. I did not paint this part an opaque red. I should have done that, but you know, I didn't because I don't have a very good red paint. But there you go. There is the Bionicle Tahu. I'm super proud of him. All right, and then other figures. Last figure I got for this showcase is actually I have to get a little special stand for him. Is Kingpin. This guy looks really goofy. I basically just made him because I was very inspired by the design for the Kingpin plushie from Marvel Rivals. So I basically just took that design and applied it to an actual Kingpin minifig. As you can see here, he uses the big fig hands. The arms aren't big fig arms, they're kind of arms I made for this guy. And yeah, it's a big fig head. And then the legs are mid legs. So I thought it'd be just really goofy, giving me really stubby legs. And then this staff I'm pretty proud of. I did glue on this diamond piece, very simplistic. But I like him, so I do like him a lot. I like the face design I made for him, but again, he's sort of a joke figure because I was like, what if I just give him really goofy proportions? But actually, you know what? I do like him. I do like him. Maybe I should have made his face design a little bit more cartoony, to kind of go for that, you know, goofy angle. But I think he looks really fun, and he's actually not that tall, surprisingly. Like, he is a normal minifigure. I believe the yeah, he's only like a little bit taller. I believe the Tahu is actually much taller than, actually, let's compare. Let's compare Tahu. No, he's about the height of Tahu, but he's not as tall as I thought. But there you go. Hope y'all like the video. Subscribe if you want more content. I feel like I'm just, you know, like, do all that good stuff. And yeah, you guys enjoy. Go watch the 2000 film Rango. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is Kingpin. Hey, boy, I'm walking here, huh? There you go. Right, boom, like and subscribe. Do it if you want. I don't care, man. But get out of here, loser. But